Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609. Beautiful day here near Capitan, New Mexico. 73 degrees. I'm just turned right on Highway 220 off of Highway 380 between Capitan and Lincoln, New Mexico. And what we're going to do is we're going to go down here and look at some boondocking sites and see how crowded they are. And while we're doing that, I'm going to talk about living in my Class C motorhome for 6 months. It's been approximately 6 months now. I received it on December the 9th. That was my first night to spend in my Class C motorhome. It's a Thor 4 Winds 22E, 24 feet long, with approximately 150 square feet of interior living space. How does that compare with my casita? It's actually almost double. You can actually, there's a camp, you can turn right here to go to the BLM campsites out that way. It makes a big horseshoe, and then back to this highway. If you make a left, you come right back to this highway. And if you go, you can up on the mountain there, go straight on, and it comes out, who knows, I've never gone that far. But anyway, the casita had about 80 square feet, so I've got more space and all that stuff. And really, the real only difference you'll notice is you drive it instead of tow it. That's it. The gas mileage remains about the same. Okay, straight ahead here on the left is Rob Jagger's. Okay, they're closed right now. I'm not sure when they're going to open. It's an improved BLM campsite with water and electric at a few sites, and then the rest of them are just plain old boondocking. But anyway, this is what's called the White Mesa Trailhead, and if you follow this road around and take right, you come right back to the highway we just turned off of. So with that in mind, let's kind of just go slowly here, because this car that I'm in is a Chevy Spark, a 2021 Chevy Spark. It is not high clearance, and it does not have 10-ply tires. So it's not designed for these rough old rocky roads, and I'm not going to go too far. But as far as the Class C is concerned, do I like it better than a travel trailer? Yes. At my age now, I do. I like having more space. That's one. Now, I could have got a bigger travel trailer, I know that, but I didn't want another travel trailer. I wanted to try a Class C motorhome for the first time, and I like it so far. I tried it without a tow vehicle, didn't work. I'd rather have a tow vehicle with my Class C. Can you go boondocking in a Class C? Sure. You just have to be a little cautious on the roads, the ruts, and all that stuff, just like you would be in a car. Because you don't want to blow out one of those big old tires on your motorhome. And as far as any other really noticeable differences, actually, the stuff on the inside doesn't move around as much in the Class C as it does in the travel trailer, any of my own. And so I like that a lot. Yeah, I can leave stuff on the dining room table when I'm driving the Class C, and it stays there. So that's good. But anyway, I don't see anybody camping yet. We passed 2 sites. And so what does that tell me? It tells me there's nobody here yet. We'll run across. There'll be there's another good spot up here. And we'll go past that one a little way, and then we'll turn around and we'll go over to the cave campground, more boondocking sites. I think I can get all that in one video while I'm talking about Class C stuff as it occurs to me. The price is different because I paid like $65,000 for the Class C motorhome, and the most I'd ever paid for a travel trailer was $20,000. That was for the casita. But now the casita is like $26,000, and the Jayco J-Flight, this was a good spot right here. See, this is vacant, so that's telling me I don't know why there's nobody here. It's supposed to be crowded, and this is Memorial Day weekend coming up. This is Friday, the day before the big weekend. You'd think people would be in here. There's another one vacant there, and they're open. I mean, this is not a closed campground. In fact, I'll swing through here and show you this one. This is a good one here. And then, in fact, I'll turn around here. This is a big one here. It's got a fire ring here made out of rocks. And yeah, it's a good private spot, plenty of space. And I'm surprised there's nobody here. There's not even any tracks here, any car tracks. That's weird, man. I thought all this would be slammed. You know, that's all you hear is, oh, there's 39 million new campers. Well, I guess they're sitting in their driveway because they're not out here. Yeah, there's a few more campsites on around there, but then we go up over a big hill with big rocks and stuff, and I don't want to do that. So now we'll go over to the other campsite. If the video cuts off abruptly, it's because the phone gets overheated in the direct sunlight. I mean, I can try a few things here to help it a little bit. I'll put the fan, the air conditioner on the top part up there and let it, I'll turn it up a little bit too. See if that doesn't, because yeah, the sun just shines right on it, and the sun is brutal out here. But anyway, so we've learned a couple of things so far. One is that the campground's not busy, and that even with the Rob Jaggers over there closed, you know, there's not people here. So that's interesting to me. Very interesting. I thought it would be slammed here. When I went over to Valley of the Fires the other day, BLM near Carrizozo, it was virtually vacant, but the host had told me that a few days before it had been full, so I guess that's kind of a hit and miss there. But anyway, we're going to jump around a little bit here, guys. But anyway, the Class C motorhome for me has been great. I really enjoy it. How long will I keep it? I don't know. You know, it's just however it works out, you know, because, you know, if I can build me a home and get settled a little bit, I might sell it if I'm not going to do any more RVing. But, you know, we'll see how it goes. I mean, actually, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know, doing nothing is always an option, and I'm aware of that. But Class C motorhomes, let me tell you, they got Class A's, Class B, Class B plus, Class C. Then you've got vans, just regular old vans that you do yourself. And Class B plus is basically a van, or it's on a van chassis, and they just add a lot of stuff and charge you 4 times the price. So we learned something today. The BLM campsites near Capitan are wide open. I need to put this thing back up under here again. Hang on. And like that. That'll be a little better. It helps to keep from shaking a little bit. So, moving right along here. I wish there's no way to really keep the sunlight off of the phone when you're headed into the east. And it's about 10 o'clock, 10:30. I might make me a little thing to put up here to shade it somehow, but I haven't done it yet. So on and on. This is all BLM stuff, guys, out here. And across the highway, across 380 on the other side is more. And so we're going to go check out. It's something cave campground where we're headed next. It's just a few minutes down the highway. And hopefully the phone won't cut off by then. I wonder if I could put this over like this. That might help a little bit, because I can see kind of what's on the screen. Hope I didn't block the camera. I don't think I did. But be that as it may, yeah, the weather's good here. That's, you know, this is perfect camping weather. The highs are, you know, like 80, lows 50 or less at night. Now that's muy bueno for boondocking. I guarantee you. Don't need an AC. Just if you have a little 12-volt fan, you're good. In the heat of the day, you know, 80 is not that bad. And here we go. We're gonna go right on 380 or east, and this goes towards Lincoln, a little town that Billy the Kid made famous in the Lincoln County Wars. You understand? But we go down here a little way, not too far, and then we turn off to the right and go to price. You can turn left right here and follow that out there. There's more boondocking sites to the left, a lot of them. And then further on down, just before you get to the little town of Lincoln, turn left, there's some more. And also you can follow 220 around towards Ruidoso, and there's several places to pull out on BLM land and go camping. So there's a lot of boondocking, camping in this area near Capitan and Ruidoso, New Mexico. A lot. And the weather is fine in the summer because the temperatures at night get down pretty cool because of the elevation, which is 6,000 feet plus. Now right past these green trees up here on the right, we turn right. And we'll go to campsite I stayed at last year for a few days. As far as going boondocking in the Class C, I don't know that I will. I could. I've got a 4,000 watt generator that'll run everything, and it uses a half a gallon an hour at half load. So here's where you turn right. There's no signs. I mean, there's a sign off to the left and that tells you about the area, but you want to turn right here. And if you're going 60 miles an hour, you may not even see this little sign here. Fort Stess says no campfires, wide open, enjoy yourself, la la la. And the name of it is Cave Campground. That's one of them. We'll check it out first, and then we'll check out the other one. But yeah, it's a beautiful views out here. And believe it or not, if you have Verizon cell phone service, you get a pretty good signal out here, because right here, right now, I've got 3 bars of signal, and at some of the campsites, it's even better than that. So yeah, you're good there. Isn't that a beautiful view? I'm hoping I'm not blocking the camera with that rag I put up there. No, I'm not. So that might work. Oh. Yeah, this car, of course, is not designed to go on rough roads. You know, this is a little town car, a little commuter in town. But I don't need to be in a hurry. So therefore I won't. During the hunting season, I don't know, around November and so forth, this area gets pretty busy with hunters. A lot of hunters come in here to hunt the mule deer and other things, I guess. One of the things I didn't think of, I put that rag up there, I probably blocked the mic. As far as gas mileage, towing, or driving a Class C, that's kind of, it depends on the size of travel trailer you have. When I was towing the Casita, which weighed 2,500 pounds, with a V6 pickup, I was getting 16 miles a gallon, that range. With the Class C, it's 10 miles a gallon. I don't care what you do. Jeez. I mean, I'm towing a car and I haven't noticed any difference. Car weighs 2,350 pounds. But if you're towing a big travel trailer with a gasoline engine tow vehicle, you're looking at around 8 in that range, maybe less. Depends on the driver. If you move twice a month, 200 miles, with a Class C, that's 400 miles a month, at 10 miles to the gallons, 40 gallons, that's about $120 a month just for the Class C. And this car I'm driving, fortunately, boy, this is a washboard road and a half. Fortunately, this car gets 47 miles a gallon. It's a 5-speed Chevy Spark, 4-cylinder, 98 horsepower, manual transmission, so you can tow it all 4 wheels down. And as far as driving a manual transmission, I've gotten where I enjoy it. I mean, you're actually driving the car, shifting the gears, hello. not far. We go over this hill, and then a little bit we turn left, and we'll go to the cave cramp. It's a cramp ground, not camp. It's cramp. And these little roads go all over out here. You know, you could. This road that I'm going to turn left on goes way on around and winds around. You can get lost out here. And the one that goes straight, I'm not sure how far it goes. I've followed it pretty good ways. But we'll go to the cave campground. It's called Cave Canyon Road. And we'll see. I was told that this place was packed. So it could be. Why would this one be packed and the other one's not packed? These have the covers, and I think they've got a toilet here. I mean, no showers. As far as water, I don't think they even have water. But it looks like you got two campers here. One guy's in a pickup in a tent, and one guy's pulling a van or a cargo trailer. And then there's one in a motorhome. So yeah, there's three. There's only 4 sites here. So there's 3 out of 4 taken here. So that is Fort Stanton Snowy River Cave Campground. You just saw it. The cave is behind that chain link fence. You can't get to it. They do tours occasionally, but you know, you have to call the BLM, Bureau of Land Management, for that. It's an interesting cave. You can stand there and look through the fence and see the hole in the ground, but that's about all you're going to see. Now we'll go down to the other spot, and I'll end the video, and that should make an okay one. You know, coming out here in a Class C or a motorhome to any of the sites that we've driven by are not bad. The first one we went by on that road by Fort Stanton, or not by Fort Stanton, by Rob Jagger's there, the first thing we turned off on. If you go farther along, that road curves to the left and goes up the mountain, so to speak, and it's got some big rocks, and it's pretty rugged. You'd have to, if you went, there are people that go there in motorhomes because I've seen them. And but it's pretty rugged. I don't know that I would. That first one that I turned around in, that would be a good one. Yeah, for the Class C, because you can stay there for 2 weeks, and then you can come over here for 2 weeks, and back over there 2 weeks, and back over here 2 weeks. You know, you can stay the whole summer right here. And people do that. I'm a people. Turn left right up here, and that little sign in little bitty letters says camping, and this says open route. But you can just pull off the road if there's looks like somebody has camped there, and camp. But you're not supposed to go farther than, I don't know, 100 yards or something in. This campsite we're going to now has got a beautiful view, and there's really truly only 2 campsites here, but sometimes people, you know what they do. You know, if there's a place for them to park their car next to you, they'll do it because they don't know the rules. You know, they don't know camping etiquette. You know, it's not just a good idea if somebody's got them a private spot to pull up within 10 feet of their door so they can't open their awning, you know what I mean? But, okay, there's some tent campers in here. And it looks like I don't know if that's all one group or what, but this is a pretty good spot here. Again, I've been here a few times, and if it rains, this road here can be a little slippery. You're not going to get stuck. It's an all-weather road. But yeah, they got this guy in that motorhome thing. I can't remember what they call those. And then there's another one down here that's actually more private. That one is virtually no shade. I've stayed there. You got a beautiful view, and you still have, believe it or don't, a good cell phone. So see, now I've got 4 bars, so it's really good. The best sites are right in here. And the one I would get if I came here is either the one straight ahead, which is a campsite, or it kind of loops around there by that fire ring, or I would come right over here like this and face my rig. Because west, I'll show you which way it is. West is right here. That's due west. Okay. But you got a good cell phone signal here. Nice privacy, so you can't hardly see those people over there. You might be able to hear them, but who knows? Depends on. Usually people are